Good day, and today we'll explore tariffs, one of the most common trade policy instruments. A tariff is a tax imposed on imported goods, making them more expensive compared to locally produced products. Government often use tariffs to protect local industries, but they also have wider effect on consumers and the economy. When a tariff is applied, the price of imported product increases. This makes foreign goods less competitive compared to locally produced goods, encouraging consumers to buy domestic products. How tariff works. Importer pays tariff when goods enter a country. The importer must pay the government a tax or tariff based on the product value or quantity. Price of imports rises. The importer adds this cost to the selling price, making imported goods more expensive than before. Effect on producers. Domestic producers benefit because their product look cheaper and more competitive compared to import. For example, if the Philippines places a 35% tariff on imported rice, the importer has to pay extra tax, making the rice more expensive for consumers that it would be without the tariff. Also, here are the benefits. Domestic producers. Local producers benefit because imported goods become more expensive. This allows them to sell more product at a higher price. Government. Government gains tariff revenue from import taxes. Can use this money for infrastructures, subsidies, or debt payment. And also the downside, the consumers pay higher prices for goods, have fewer choices, especially if imports shrinks foreign exporters. Lose market share because their goods become less competitive. Foreign exporters lose market because their goods became less competitive. Some tariff benefits local producers and give government extra revenues. However, consumers lose out since they pay higher prices. Foreign exporters may also reduce sales or lose market share. Before 2019, the Philippines used a system of rice import quotas managed by the National Food Authority or NFA, which restricted the quantity of rice allowed in the country. The goal was to protect local farmers, but the system was inefficient and costly. In 2019, the Rice Tarification Law or RTL was enacted, replacing these quotas with a tariff system, aiming to lower rice prices for consumers and increase market competition by allowing private traders to import rice. Now, 35% tariff on ASEAN rice imports and affects cheaper imports than before, but local farmers complain about competition. Or US steel tariff in 2018, US imposed 25 tariffs on steel imports, helped US steel industry but raised costs for car manufacturers and construction. In 2019, the Philippines shifted to a tariff-based system on rice imports. A 35% tariff was imposed on ASEAN rice. While this gave the government revenue and made rice imports cheaper than other quotas, local farmers struggled with competition. This shows how tariff can help consumers in the short run but hurt producers in the long run. For tariffs, protect local jobs, develop domestic industries, reduce dependency on imports, and against tariff, raise consumer prices, reduce efficiency risk of retaliation from trading partners. And the pros are protect local jobs, domestic industries, survive against cheaper foreign competition. For example, tariffs on imported rice protect Philippines farmers and develop domestic industries, give local business time to grow, infant industry protection, reduce dependency on imports, encourage self-sufficiency especially in food and essential goods. The cons are raise consumer prices, imported goods cost more, consumers spend more. Reduce efficiency, less competition may lead to complacency and lower innovation in domestic industries. Risk of retaliation, trading partners may impose their own tariffs in response, starting a trade war.